Yeah, so there's an update. So, what should we do, guys? We're playing... Okay, I guess I gotta, like, YouTube intro
I
this,
listen
right?
to death metal. I'm telling you because I asked you what your favorite genre was and you answered.
Death metal? I can respect any music. Like, I might not like listening to it, but I think all music has, like, value, artistic value. Today we're playing Universe Sandbox. Say hello to YouTube, everybody. And the chat is going to tell me what we should do to, like, support Earth or something. the whole solar system's probably gonna die a few times. So yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, join the Twitch. The link is in the description, and you can be here live for things like this. So here is Earth. We're all on here, guys. I see all of you. I'm doxing all of you. Okay, I wanted to see... This was something I was thinking about.
Make the sun big.
Make the sun big. That's not bad. You know, like when you're like falling asleep and your mind is just like thinking about things. What if we, you know, like global warming, the too much carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. What if we took all of the carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere? What's going to happen? Good thing we can see carbon dioxide. So I think in real life, wouldn't all the plants die because, like, your mind is always thinking about many things? Do the plants die? Because don't they, like, they breathe CO2? Anyway, so we're going to reverse global warming. It's probably going to be like an ice age, right? Just get rid of all of this. Can I just set this to 0?
I already told you what to do first, do it now. Oh, and by the way, YouTube, check his vid on making every planet a star at 4:30 to 4:55.
Thank you for the 30 bits. Plants would die, correct. Let's see. Okay, time has gone. Still going. The plants are still there. What's our life likelihood? 92.1. It looks like it went down a little bit. It's usually what, 92.5 or something? But wait, nothing happens? What's our like greenhouse effect? Maybe we speed up time and watch this as it freezes because of the lack of... Oh, guys, it works. Okay. This is what I wanted to see, if the game would simulate this. Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe that's just the seasons. I wanted it to freeze. Ice Age. But it looks like it's not. Okay. Maybe. I think this is a little more frozen than usual. What's our average temperature at? Oh, 6? Yeah, it did cool down. Greenhouse effect. Why do we have any? What's another greenhouse gas? Methane? None of these are greenhouse gases, right? Water vapor is, I think. Methane? But there's no methane. We can't get rid of the water in the atmosphere. I just want to get rid of the greenhouse effect.
Make just Canada hot like 10 kc degree.
The water keeps returning because it's evaporating. Okay, that doesn't work. Disappointing. I wanted to reverse global warming. It looks like it kind of worked. The average temperature... Oh, wait, it's dropping. Wait, hold. Give it a few more years. It's at 5, which is a lot colder. Yeah, like, look at this. It does seem to stabilize maybe over time. Yeah, what happens if you remove the argon? Well, there's not even like any. Nothing. And the life likelihood is about the same. You would think that carbon dioxide would come back, at least some of it, especially with the humans polluting the atmosphere so much. Okay. From chat, make the sun big. Okay, so we'll keep our cold Earth here and make the sun bigger. Are we increasing mass or just radius? Let's do just radius to keep the orbits the same. Because if we increase the mass, it's going to pull on the planets tighter. This is actually not even changing the luminosity. Is that stable? Okay, the sun is a lot bigger, but critical thing here, luminosity hasn't changed and the mass hasn't changed. So theoretically, nothing should happen. Like, actually nothing. Except the sun looks way bigger in the sky. But the temperature and everything should be the same. It's like releasing the same amount of energy. So if we want to like scorch the Earth, we need to take our luminosity and double that. And that should really have a pretty large effect on the Earth, I would think. Turn off the space goggles. Wow. You can't even look at the surface of the Earth. Temperature's heating up. Yep. To 10. And after a few years. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, what's happening to the sun? Why is it orange? I might have like greatly reduced the life of the sun. And it looks like something's happening with the atmosphere here. Interesting. Wait, look at the preview up here. All the plants are dead and there's flooding. Is this from the ice caps melting? It's gotta be, right? Flooding all over the continents. This is very bad. Like very, very, very bad. What's our life likelihood? 18? We just like killed everything on Earth. Remove the atmosphere. Does that make it cool down or heat up more? Good question. Average temperature is 90 C. All right. Atmosphere. Remove. The atmosphere is 7 times the mass of Earth, or of Earth's atmosphere. Okay, it likes to keep some atmosphere, which I guess kind of makes sense. Temperature actually starts to cool down a tiny bit. But yeah, Earth is cooked. Literally cooked.
Because you made the sun bigger and kept its mass, you essentially turned it into a red giant, which is also why it got colder.
Well, I heated it up. I said its luminosity. Oh wait, its temperature is lower, but the luminosity is higher. So luminosity is like the bright, like how much energy output. Yeah. Look. Total energy released every second. So if that's higher, it's going to send more like sun to the Earth, you know? Make Neptune habitable. That is a good suggestion. What about like Mars here? Like, is Mars habitable now because it's warmer? Average temperature is still very cold, so probably not. Life likelihood, 0. Okay. We're gonna run ads while I go pee. And then I'm gonna make Neptune habitable, but think of good things for when I get back. And you can watch the Earth spiral into its own destruction. I'll be right back. I'm back now, sorry. It seems like Earth stabilized. Calvin, what did you trip over? Did you hear that? I kicked the... There's like a little... I don't know what you call it. A shelf thing. Hey, where'd you get that hat? I got it from the Space Center Houston. I was just in Texas. That's why I haven't been streaming. And I got this hat there. And there's a picture you saw in the Discord. of, let me find it, of me and Hostile Frost at the Space Center. Yeah, we asked some random person to take this photo. Oh, nice, right? Vlog coming out? I thought about it, but I didn't bring like my good camera and I didn't take that many videos, so probably not. We were going to make Neptune habitable. That was what we were going to try to do. Yeah, join the Discord and see stuff like that. Okay, new simulation. Oh, no. I want the solar system. Okay, Neptune. Okay, I've been ever since they added the materials update, terraforming, I've not been very good at it. But a few years ago, I like to think I was pretty good at it. A lot of my early Universe Sandbox videos was terraforming stuff. Okay, so to terraform Neptune, you can't have life on a gas giant. At least in this game. In Space Engine, there's aerial life. So we need to make it a rocky planet. How's Hostile doing? He's doing well. So to make this a rocky planet, we need to... solid interior. What's the best way to do this? Hey, done. I did it. I terraformed it. Just add... do we want to keep it the same size? How do we do percentage instead of like the old style, you know, where I could be like,
Give it a binary partner and make their orbits around each other eccentric to heat it up through tidal forces.
that's a good idea if we need more heat. I might just be able to add a lot of atmosphere though, like Venus, you know? Okay. I have not... I feel like I'm completely a noob at this game now. I'm not gonna lie. So... hey, is there a... do you guys remember before this update or before the materials update, there was a way to just change the percentages? Is there a way to do that now? I think we could just remove helium, remove the hydrogen, remove the methane, remove the ammonia, and then add like maybe 4 earths of iron. And then if we press play, it should be a rocky planet. Huge. Okay. Rocky planet, done. So we need... how big do we want it? How's TTS out of stock? There's a cooldown. 1 minute cooldown. Let's just work with this. 17 times the mass of Earth, so it's definitely big still. It's very far out. Average temperature is negative 227, which is very, very cold. We're gonna want an atmosphere. Atmosphere mass. Earth dry atmosphere mass? What does that mean? Maybe like 5 of those. Okay, that just disappeared. Add hydrogen and an atmosphere to make the water stick. That was the old method. If you added a little bit of hydrogen, then stuff like to stick better. So let's try that. Okay. You can start to see an atmosphere. Those are clouds. Where's the atmosphere presets? Did they get rid of that? Earth, pressure, and composition. No, that just killed the atmosphere. Thank you for the 2 bits. So yeah, we need, for some reason, we need a tiny bit of hydrogen to make it stick. Okay, I literally had it and now it's not liking me. See, the atmosphere's disappearing, dude. Go higher. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. Dude, how long ago did you start playing this game? Before time? My first YouTube video was on this game, and that was 2018, and I had already had it for a couple years, so like 10 years. 10 years ago, probably, is when I bought this game. Make it bigger, perhaps? Okay, it's already huge. See, it's just so much harder to terraform now. We want 11 masses of Earth. Oh, we want layers. This is hard. Crazy how Universe Sandbox is 10 years old. Is that when it came out? Did I buy it right after it came out? Please turn it back to blue. Okay, yeah, we will. I'll make it look like Neptune. Can I add water now? It's all frozen. That makes sense, though. Let's do no water. Five. See, it disappeared. Why does it do that?
You should make it look like Earth.
No, we want to make it look like Neptune. Okay, is this a bug or what? Slow down the rotation. Is that why? Oh, wait, that actually might be part of it. If it's spinning so fast, it can't hold the atmosphere. Let's do 2 days because it's even bigger than Earth. Like, slower. And let's slow down time, too. So we're not just, like, shooting it super fast. Okay, that didn't fix it. Hydrogen and atmosphere to keep water on. I tried that. Let's add some back. Put it closer to the sun. But there's a point where it's like, okay, we just remade Earth. Sea level doesn't matter, though. It's breaking itself. See, okay, look, 5 atmospheres. Oh, look, atmosphere. And then I unpause and it just disappears. They made terraforming so much harder. See, even if I tried to do this, it just disappears immediately. Why does it do that? Okay, I'm gonna retry. And if it does the same thing, I'm gonna give up. I want to figure out a repeatable and easy way to terraform, because like I used to make tutorials on this and now I can't even do it myself.
Is hostile in the missionary field, and also what are you majoring in college?
On the missionary field. Yeah, not yet. He's training to be. Maybe there's a weak magnetic field. Does that matter? Okay, make it a rocky planet again. By setting everything in the atmosphere to 0. Or actually, don't even do layers. 0 hydrogen, 0 helium, 0 methane, 0 ammonia, 0 water. So literally just iron and silicate. And slow down time. Okay. It's slightly bigger than the Earth now. Mars had a weak magnetic field and lost its atmosphere, but I feel like, at least previously, the game didn't really care for that. It has a very large one. Let's make it more doable for its size. I don't know the correct... What's the milligauss of Earth's magnetic fields? Probably not that high. Oh. I don't know. You don't need a magnetic field or an atmosphere? Yeah, I didn't think you did, but I'm gonna try it. Okay, atmosphere mass. It looks like it's sticking. Don't do the preset thing. That's what ruined me last time. Earth's... Okay, we need a lot more. Okay, same problem, but add hydrogen. It's all nitrogen right now. Add some hydrogen. Maybe too heavy for water to exist in a liquid form. What do you mean too heavy? What's too heavy? And I don't need to see the magnetosphere now. Can I add oxygen? What percent of the atmosphere is oxygen? Like 30? Hey, is that sticking? And I don't know, 10% carbon dioxide, and it's mostly nitrogen. And some water too. But it should get that itself. So is it sticking now? No, what a stupid request. It's not working. Make it less dense, lock its mass, and increase its radius is... Okay. Last thing I'm going to try. Lock its mass and increase its radius so the density is the same as Earth. Okay, it's the same density as Earth, about. Okay, that's better actually, but it's still disappearing very quickly. More hydrogen? I'm about to give up on this. Oh! Hold up. I did it. Huge. Okay. Now we add water. And the C composition better be water. Okay, it is. And life likelihood? 1%. Okay. Set the temperature up, maybe? And like atmosphere layers. Turn that up. And temperature is holding steady. 2% dropping. Visuals. If we want it to stay looking like Neptune, dark blue. Do we want vegetation? But dark blue vegetation. All right, there's my attempt at a habitable Neptune. I could definitely do better. 2% chance of life. If we turn on... There we go. All right, next suggestion. Terraforming in this game makes me mad now. Bye guys, bye Chip. Is everyone going to bed? It is kind of late. Make a super Earth. So, good question, because that planet was bigger than Neptune. I mean, bigger than Earth. Why did it lock onto Neptune? If we just make Earth bigger, we're going to have similar issues. Make Pluto habitable. I'm not terraforming again. Please don't make me. How much longer you stream tonight? We'll do, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes on here. All right, super Earth. Increase the radius and the mass, I guess. So, like, what's super Earth? How big can a rocky planet be? It will come a point where it doesn't like growing anymore. Can we go 10 times? That looks bad. That looks very bad, actually. Life likelihood. We killed everybody. Okay, why did that happen? Let's, Super Earth is like 3x. Okay, well, this is 10x. Earth, composition, and pressure. That didn't help. Is it... What's our temperature like? Make it a little warmer? Okay, yeah, we killed everybody. Too much gravity? Is it? It's only 7 times. Okay, watch. Lock the radius. So that... Oh, wait, that looks bad. Maybe go this way. That looks a lot better. And then increase the sea level. Yeah, yeah, it looks like Earth again. Oh, I just flooded everything. Sorry, guys. 0.004%.
When's the next YouTube video coming out?
In the next few days. Yeah, so we flooded the Earth, and it's still not habitable. What's our magnetosphere look like? Very big. It's like big things are hard to make habitable, I guess. Make Pluto a black hole with the mass of Jupiter. Sure. Pluto with the mass of Jupiter. Okay. I got you. This is what we're going to do. We're going to set Pluto to 1 Jupiter mass and then lock the mass while we crush it down. And eventually it will be so dense it becomes a black hole. There it is. Pluto is a black hole with the same mass as Jupiter.
Chip, promote the shop.
SpaceshipYT.com. I need to do more work on the merch, I'm not gonna lie. I want to do another drop soon. Let's see what happens. So, Jupiter does have a lot of mass, but it's like nothing compared to the sun. Orbit lines on. What happens to the system? I'm gonna guess not very much. Might pull in some asteroids. Huh. I mean, this would have an effect. It's not nothing, but it's just not... Jupiter is not massive enough to, like, throw off the orbits of the entire solar system. Isn't Jupiter and the sun binary? I mean, very, very slightly. It's like, yeah, the Earth and the moon are kind of binary, but really, it's not really. Okay, so what if we 10 times the mass? What's the mass of the sun, by the way? So, oh, we're not even close. 10 Jupiters, does that do anything? Then make the mass of the sun. That's what I'm thinking. 100 Jupiters. That changed its orbit. Does this... Oh, okay, something's happening. It's pulling in Neptune. Neptune is now orbiting Pluto? Okay. Something happened. So, I guess Neptune is so far out that when Pluto gets close to it, it captures Neptune, kind of. Sometimes. So now, 10 times that, 1,000 Jupiters. How close is that to the sun? Oh, that's about the same as the sun. So this is really, really gonna mess up the whole solar system. Pulling everything in. We need trails for this, not orbits. Yeah, okay, so sun and Pluto are now binary. You can see that they're pulling each other around. And it looks like the inner planets are mostly fine because they're close enough to the sun. How's Earth doing? I mean, we already messed up Earth, so... Not great. Wait, what's our... Everything's concentrated in the center. What's our rotational speed at? It's still a day, but I guess the larger mass makes that bad. We'll slow down. Yeah, bad, this would be bad. Bad news for the solar system if this happened. Throwing out some of the gas giants. And then let's do one more 10x. If it was 10 times the mass of the sun, I think very bad things happen here. Like destruction of the entire solar system. It can't even run faster than that. Okay. Because it's pulling so much. It might literally just absorb the sun here. How's Winston? He's good. Make Miller's planet from Interstellar. I did make the Interstellar system for a YouTube video. Slingshot everything out, and the mass seems to be powerful enough to basically destroy the whole system. Earth is in a very elliptical orbit around Pluto. So yeah, see, Pluto destroys solar systems, guys. PSA. Okay. Restart the solar system, like from here, or from the beginning of time. What made you hate Pluto? Because it's when it was first discovered, people were like, oh, it's a new planet, which I mean is fine because they didn't know at the time. What makes me mad and why I hate Pluto is because after they were like, okay, it's not a planet, it's a dwarf planet. People are like, no, guys, justice for Pluto. Pluto should be a planet. And it's like, no, it shouldn't. That's why. It doesn't fit the qualifications of planet. So people are trying to say that it deserves justice, but no, it should never have been a planet to begin with. Not a valid reason. That is a valid reason. And yeah, so everyone loves Pluto and they're like, oh, we love Pluto. So I'm offsetting it. Land on the sun and turn off space goggles. Okay. It already is super bright. It's just gonna turn the whole screen white, I bet. Flashbang. Sorry if you're watching this on your phone in bed. Better turn your brightness down. That's exactly what I'm doing. No, you should not. Do not spam 6-7 on TTS. All right, let's do a couple more. It is getting a little late. Sorry, I was gonna stream earlier. Tomorrow I will. And we will play Terraforming 2. Before I go swap the orbits of Mars and Earth. Okay, that's not a bad idea. we might have done this before. I can't actually remember. But it is cool to see because maybe Mars becomes more habitable. And how much will Earth lose habitability, you know? Replace Mars with Earth. And replace Earth with Mars. Put Earth in the asteroid belt? Okay, we'll do that right after this. Okay, so the interesting thing is going to be what happens to Mars' life likelihood, which is at 0. So if we can get some of that ice to melt, maybe it goes up. Or similarity's going up, see that? It might just be the atmosphere is like not good at all. Let's check Earth too. Its life likelihood's gone down a bit, but actually not that much. Like, yeah, the majority of species on Earth go extinct, for sure. But the chance that all life gets eradicated, I don't think so. Humans, we are strong. I think we survive this. What's our average temperature? -42. That's pretty cold. But humans, life will find a way. Even if humans didn't survive, some life that is already used to these temperatures. I mean, how cold's Antarctica? Is it -42? Probably. Penguins?
Bring Winston on camera?
Okay. Yeah, we could do that. Maybe when I end stream. So yeah. I think humans survive this. Most things on Earth die though. Does Mars get any chance of life from being in Earth's prime position in the solar system? It's at 0, but it's only been like a year. So let's give it a few years. Oh, okay. Check that out. It looks like we're getting ice in the center. I'm guessing the ice caps melted and now it's going up. Let's see what it tops out at. So basically, all we need to do to terraform Mars, guys, we go get Mars and we pull it next to Earth, right? So SpaceX better get on that. Guys, look, it has an atmosphere. The atmosphere is like getting thicker. And we do have seasons and liquid water. That's huge. It does look like it's kind of capping out. Oh, maybe. Sorry for the speed increase. If it's... the faster you go in the game, the less accurate it is. About 0.5% chance, which I mean is not that high, but you never know. Very cool. Let's see what happened to Earth and all that. Oh, wait. Earth is completely dead. After 500 years about of being at Mars' orbit. We do still have a small chance of life, but it's less. The chance of life on Earth is now less than the chance of life on Mars. Interesting. So that shows how important distance to the star is, like the Goldilocks zone, habitable area, which we can see here. Very, very interesting. Crash Pluto into Mars. Wonderful idea. Come here, Mars. I know you just like became slightly habitable. We need to see Winston before the end of the stream. I will show him if he's not sleeping. Pluto. Someone say destroy Pluto. Okay, here comes Pluto versus our slightly terraformed Mars. It is crazy how much that terraformed it just by moving it. So maybe if we would have moved Neptune up here. Oh, there it goes. It would have helped a lot. Pluto has a lot of ice, it looks like, because this might actually help in the long run for Mars. Look how much water is on it now. Make the sun habitable, but keep the mass. There's no way, dude. I'm not even gonna try. Okay, so obviously that's bad. Probably kills everything. It's actually higher. The chance of life is higher right after the Pluto impact. It's higher now than before Pluto hit it. So let's give it some time, and I bet we get some good results here. There's more water and probably a thicker atmosphere. The Pluto is good since it gives Mars life. Pluto's only good if we're destroying it. And so we destroyed it to give Mars life. Holy, okay, that's actually crazy. If you're watching and you want to terraform Mars, put it at Earth's orbit and throw Pluto into it. And it does an excellent job of terraforming. $31. That's high. That's really high, actually. Okay, it stops there. 32%, but let's take a look at it. Like, okay, I don't know why it does that. But like, tell me that's not habitable. Let's turn on vegetation. Okay, it's on realistic, which means it's only showing vegetation if it's habitable. And there we go. Terraformed Mars on accident. And I don't know what the blue atmosphere is, but yeah. There is, wait, I just saw it. Olympus Mons. Is that it? I think so. Is that Olympus Mons? It's hard to tell. I can't see the surface. Settle the atmosphere. Can I do that? I know I can settle the water. Stabilize phases. Did that fix it? No. Well, okay. There's a Terraform Mars.
Replace the moon with a different object the same mass as the moon.
All right. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, this is probably the last suggestion for now. I will be back tomorrow streaming. Do not worry. Got some more fun stuff planned. Earth. What time? Around 7 p.m. Eastern time. Give or take 2 hours. We do Universe Sandbox on Friday. Maybe. So 4 Pacific, yeah. I need add moons. How do you... They moved everything. There's a button. Okay, go away. Add moons. It's right there. Has it been there the whole time? All right, here's the moon. Orbiting Earth. And it orbits quite far, actually. Like, look at the distance. The entire Earth. And then the moon. Okay, we want to replace this. We should replace it with something good, like a pyramid. 0.0123 times the mass of Earth. So if we just replace it with something and then set the mass to the same, it should have no effect on the orbit. Replace this with... hey, it's almost Halloween, guys. So a jack-o'-lantern. 0.0123. Mass compared to Earth is 0.0123. And it's a lot less dense than the moon, so it actually looks a lot bigger than the moon. But hypothetically, this should have no effect on the moon's orbit. Will it affect life? I don't think so. How come it's see-through when you're looking through one side? Okay, for Halloween, jack-o'-lantern orbiting Earth. Can we land on it? Here is, you know that like Earthrise photo? Here is it recreated. Where even is... Where's... There's too many things. Oh, it's over there. Earthrise on the pumpkin. Happy Halloween, everybody. This YouTube video might be after Halloween, but you know what I mean. And yeah. So since we kept the mass the same as the moon, it's orbiting exactly the same as how the moon did. And it should, like, is it tidally locked? We should tidally lock it if it's not. It appears to be. So we would get moon phases, but pumpkin phases. And like tides and everything should stay the same. Well, thank you for coming to stream. And if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe and click the link in the description to come to the Twitch. And like these beautiful people, you can see it live. Thank you all for coming. Streaming again tomorrow. We're playing Terraformer 2. The game comes out tomorrow, so I'm excited for that. And maybe like Space Engine after. We will see. We might be able to do a raid. I'm gonna see who's live though. It's kind of late. No one's really usually live at this time. Yeah, not really. That's okay. Thank you all for coming. Join the Discord. See you all soon. Goodbye. Happy Halloween, YouTube. Yes, happy Halloween. I hope you guys have a good Halloween. Goodbye.